Oh man, I don't know if I should say it on here. Y'all gonna roast me, Montreal Canadiens.
I'm Montreal Canadian.
Habs fan.
Oh jeez.
It's been a well, let's go.
Oh, you gotta have fun.
Okay, I was not expecting that response. I thought I was gonna get roasted.
Let's go, baby.
I'm a Habs fan too. This guy knows what's up. This guy knows what's up. I'm just wearing a Carolina Hurricanes jersey because it's the team we're doing for the stream. But yeah, sucks to see them be eliminated in the first round. But Gurianov extends. This fucking guy.
Why doesn't he?
All right, because it's just. I'm just a Habs fan, you know. It's the Habs fans are easy to mock out here in Canada, in Western Canada.
This is Twitch.
Still, Western Canada be like, fuck Montreal.
No, it's fuck Toronto.
That too.
Screw those guys.
Us fucking, they're the fucking Eastern teams.
I don't care about Ottawa.
This is the guy I love to talk to a lot.
Okay.
It's
Are you gonna re-sign that fringe defenseman already, or what?
is he UFA or?
You gotta sign him, man. He's like the best defenseman.
See, this guy knows what's up. Habs fans are fun to talk to.
Oh. Yeah, you gotta sign that shitty.
He says he wants back.
No, he doesn't.
We hate Toronto and Boston. I couldn't agree more.
Not Boston Bruins.
Couldn't agree more about those.
See ya.
I'm one of those people though that like I hate the Leafs and the Bruins, but I also, for living out in Western Canada, I despise Vancouver as well. I just don't and I don't even know why I do. I just do. Or actually, I do know why. I don't. It's like it's like the Pittsburgh Steelers fan base. If you're a football fan and you know anything about the Pittsburgh Steelers, it's like the fan base is what makes the team insufferable. And I saw a video this morning. This is something I wanted to talk about on here.
Here we go. Here we fucking go.
I'm gonna give a calm take about it. I'm not gonna be mad about it. But it was after the Canucks defeated the Blues in the opening round of the playoffs. It was like on Scott Street or something. It was like everyone was gathered together. Like everyone was partying, celebrating, and all that, and that's cool. But the problem is with it being the world we're living in now with COVID and all that other stuff, it's just, I found it, what's the word I'm looking for? I want Philly to lose. Honestly, it'd be nice to see them get some revenge, or sorry, not revenge, but like have the Islanders beat them. But also I picked a Philly Avalanche final. It just sucked that they had to go through Montreal to do it, so it broke my heart a little bit, but it is what it is, I suppose.
Really?
I picked Avalanche and Flyers, especially because I expected Montreal to not make the playoffs. Like, we were playing Pittsburgh, and I had to... What the fuck? 2.475?
That's not so much.
The Islanders are... We'll just hold off on that. I think the Islanders, in my opinion, are very structured. Like, they're a very structured roster. And Barry Trotz is a hell of a coach. I think that they can be a very solid team. I think they can... They have youngsters like Anders Lee. Yeah, exactly. And Anders Lee's a hell of a captain. And I also think that Matthew Barzal, he's unreal. My thing I was talking with Derek about is I'm interested to see how the Islanders are going to be able to pay Matthew Barzal, or how much they're going to pay him. I'm intrigued, honestly. I could see him arguably getting, I don't know, 8. He's a pretty solid player, 8 at minimum.
He should take $11.6 million to cripple the Islanders' cap situation for the next 10 years.
I don't see Matthew Barzal coming back to Islanders. That's an interesting take.
Where's he gonna go? Ottawa?
Maybe it's not that they won't sign him. It's just more he may get an offer sheet so much that they can't match. That might be what he's talking about.
Yeah, from Ottawa.
I would love Montreal to try and offer sheet him. But at this time, if Montreal's going to offer sheet Barzal, please make it so that like the Islanders actually have to think about matching it. Like, the Sebastian Aho offer sheet match was an absolute joke. Like, I'm sorry. It was a joke. Why? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, Sebastian Aho. But they, like, offered him such little amount of money. It was like, what was it? 8 million or something like that? It was so low. Carolina didn't even think twice, right? And I imagine Carolina might not forget when they they might offer sheet Max Domi. I doubt they will, but you know what I mean. Like, Montreal's going to have RFAs, and Carolina might be thinking in the back of their mind, oh, Montreal offer sheeted Sebastian Aho, made us pay him, but Montreal made it too easy. I hope that if they go for Barzal, they actually make it a legitimate offer and not like this 8 million. I think what they did was they made it like I think it was either front loaded or back loaded. So like later on the Hurricanes were going to get crippled, but like as of right now they'll be fine. In terms of free agency, we're going to take a look at the roster real quick because Anders Lee's gone, so that leaves a spot on the left side. We have $22 million. Let's see. Down the middle, we're still solid, and we have still players on the rise. Well, actually, Suzuki kind of stagnated. But you have Bach, Mateos, Nikas, and Aho. You have Palmieri, and then you have a huge gap on the left side. And then on the right, you have Sveshnikov, Ho-Sang, who played on the left wing for some reason. And then you have Gurianov and Radish. BRB. All right, see you shortly. You'll probably... Yeah.
Who gets signed? So
we definitely need... Oh, yeah, we didn't check the defense situation. If Peckham or whatever growed. Peckham, I don't know.
Peckham.
Peck. Okay, so... Okay, so... Why?
God damn, we need a lot of defensemen. They're all fucking garbage.
We have, like, nobody.
God dang.
Where'd everybody go?
We just hope we have one good defensive prospect.
And they probably all retired. Like, the other two retired, like Calvin DeHaan and Brendan Dillon. The two players that we signed to make that defensive, like, that middle defensive pairing solid, fucked off.
Time for 1-year contracts.
Do you think we should be doing another one of those, or do you think we should legitimately be trying to contend?
I don't know who you're gonna get. Ekblad?
No, well, we'd have to do UFAs, first of all.
Let's see who's the best defenseman then.
So we have Brady Shea, and if that's your best defenseman, well...
I say no, just take 1-year contracts.
Take 1-year contracts to fill out the roster again?
And trade him at the deadline for a real defense.
I'm back. You're the second streamer that I watch that's a Habs fan.
Okay.
Well, that's pretty cool. I love how there's other Habs fans on here that... I love it. I love the fact that there's Habs fans on here.
On the magical thing of Twitch.
It's awesome. I love it. I really do.
Okay.
And I'm not one of those, like, Habs fans that's, like, totally dude bro mentality and is like, oh, yeah, Montreal's gonna go all the way, man.
Yeah, they
like,
are, man.
even though, like, there are some people that I've seen as a typical, like, any hockey fan who's, like, they know their team's not going anywhere, but they're delusional, and they, like, oh, yeah, we're going all the way, man. No, you're not. Those people annoy me. And it's hard because, like, social media is a crazy place, and that's where you mostly see it.
McNabb.
Man, I want an offensive defenseman because, like...
Oh, yeah? Only offensive defenseman?
Well, you could sign Justin Schultz to a season. Yeah, I figured Montreal wouldn't go far either. You beat Pittsburgh, or Montreal beats Pittsburgh, and that's awesome. You know, like, hey, we somehow defied the odds. We beat the Penguins. That's awesome, amazing, hooray. But after that, it was just... how much was the magic going to last, right? We could do Taylor Hall to a year rental.
Yeah, bring him in.
I guess we'll bring him in for one last ride. And then you need a third line. I thought we were going to beat Philly but lose to Lightning. Oh, okay, so you thought Montreal could have won the first round. Oh, okay, that makes sense. Yeah, I could have seen that. I could have seen it happening. It's just, I don't know. Carter Hart played pretty good for the most part. Had a stinker or two there, here and there, but you know, even for the most part, he was solid. Back-to-back shutouts in games 3 and 4. I mean, I wouldn't scoff at that either. Yeah. I'd say the Philadelphia Flyers are a really solid team.
They should have played Boston.
Yeah, 2 games there. Carter Hart shut him out. And like I say, Carey Price played unreal too, though. He was a really solid goalie. And I can't fault him for... You can't fault Carey Price for that series. I think he was the only reason, in a way, Montreal was... And one of the only reasons. We always hit the post in Game 3. That was a rough one. Jeez. Montreal seemed to hit a lot of posts. There was a lot of that. No, 100%. It was not Price's fault. And I really hope there isn't people out there that think that. Because there's always someone out there who thinks that. Oh, it's all Price's fault. Because it's just easy to dunk on him. Yeah, that's true. He did let in a couple, but every goalie will give up a weak goal from time to time. I think... So now, while we're here, we're going to have the uncomfortable. We would have won 2-1 or 3-1 in Game 6. It's very possible that could have happened. I wish that it happened that way, in my honest opinion. It would have been awesome to see. Okay, I'm back. It would have been awesome to see, in my honest opinion. I would have loved to see it. Just unfortunate things went the way they did. So Jacob Markstrom, we're not paying him $2.75 to be the backup goalie. Trade him for something. Literally anything.
A third-round pick.
And then just sign a backup goalie who's cheap, inexpensive, whatever you want to call it. I may as well just trade for a pick. Should not supplement the Blackhawks anymore because they look like a solid team, but there you go. Gonna sign a backup goalie to like league min because like with the Carolina Hurricanes, we're gonna have to pay Svechnikov this offseason. Technically, like it says we can't extend him yet, like because he signed to a 1-year deal. But that is something I have to consider is you have to pay him. So I don't want to be making too... Bring Bobrovsky in for nostalgia. Oh, dear God. Where's his poise? He's 90 poise. So it seems like he can clutch up at the right time. We'll give you a 1-year deal as a backup goalie. I don't know if he's going to do much, but... We'll see. The problem is what we're doing is we're not committing to a tank, but we're also not fully committing to a rebuild either. The problem is like we have 4 very young players, so what's the point in pulling the plug and rebuilding if you're not gonna actually make the playoffs? Mike Hoffman, why is it so much money for him? Jesus.
Oh, God.
Philip Zadina looks like one of the few players, and then Dylan Dubé. Back again. Shady's back. I got that song in my head. I didn't want our team to lose. Yeah, if Montreal was going to lose, they were going to do it in the qualifying round and have a shot at Lafreniere, or Lafreniere apparently is how they say it. Lafreniere. And I've been saying it wrong this whole time, and I feel stupid. But now there was one that I was like more, I can't believe they won it. I can't believe the New York Rangers won the draft lottery. That one shocked me a lot. We risked ourselves by winning and going to lose against Philly, but we had a 12.5% chance, and that was the thing. Yeah, maybe if we lost, we would have had. Yeah, exactly. You don't want to try and lose, but it's also like, yeah, the sacrifice with beating Pittsburgh is not getting that first pick. That was the sacrifice we made, but. You know, I'm not faulting Montreal for winning. No, just not screw them. Fuck them. They won. No, but you know, cool to picture. And I'm not sure if you watched the draft lottery process where all the balls were put in the thing. Apparently the Leafs just about won the draft lottery. Like the ball was about to go in. And then the Minnesota Wild ball knocked it out of the way, and then the Rangers one came in and went up.
What a sign.
Even in the lottery, the Leafs find a way to hit the post. They're trying to get Taylor Radish, and I'm not going to do that.
Why?
I don't know. Carolina's considered a contender instead of a hopeful.
Hey, improvement.
Improvement. Looks like Taylor Hall went to the second round with whatever team he was with. I'm extremely humbled to accept your offer. Okay. Whatever that means. Whatever that means. Or no, like your cash offer humbled me or something. I don't know. We have a Peter in here. Peter, is he coming in around 9? Okay. They don't understand the reference. It hurts.
You gotta send the link to the video.
Hold on.
Hey, Peter.
Hey, Peter. What's happening? Now I need to... Did you get the memo? That's not it. Best of Lumberg? No. Weekend work?
Yeah, weekend.
Weekend work? Okay.
It's weekend work.
Okay. I wonder if they'll understand the reference. None of them seem to.
No.
It's sad.
They should get good.
Toronto Maple Leafs.
Oh, no, y'all didn't.
So we're going into... What year are we going into now? We're going into season number 9. The Carolina Hurricanes have really not been doing spectacular in terms of playoff results. The closest we made was the Stanley Cup final in our 4th season. Even if we did win the cup that year, this would have been our last year. The name would have been on the thing. If we would have lost again, the name would have been gone, right? So this has really been a rough go for the franchise mode. And I'm going to give a grade after 8 seasons, because this is season 9. We're going into year 8. Or year 9, sorry. If it weren't for that Stanley Cup final, I would have graded it an F. Absolute failure. Can you do a Montreal franchise mode? I would love to, but Derek and I came to an agreement that it would neither be either of our favorite teams. Just his favorite teams, the Canucks, and me helping the Canucks win, just against my thing, and vice versa.
I don't care.
Oh, you wouldn't care?
I don't care.
Okay. Then maybe. If he doesn't...
you want to give us a lump sum of, like, money, we'll definitely do it.
Okay, we're not like that. We're not money whores here.
We like money.
This
This
is a non-profit organization.
Fuck that. If you want to give us money, go for it. If you want to give us money, go for it.
No.
We ain't
He's a Canucks fan. He is a Canucks fan.
I'm not like those dude.
Yeah, he's not a dude bro Canucks fan though.
Yeah, man, we're going for the Stanley Cup. We got like a Quinn Hughes, man, and Louis Eriksson is gonna carry the team, man.
Yeah, no, he's one of those enlightened Canucks fans. Let's put it that way. He's an enlightened Canucks fan. He won't think that this team is going all the way every single year. He's not an insufferable Canucks fan.
By the way, Knights in 4.
I want the Canucks to win the cup, but I don't see them winning. And honestly, I don't either. And the reason why I don't is not this year. Not yet. I don't think that they're going to lose, necessarily. I think they've got the pieces. I just don't think they're ready just yet. I don't know. They might have proved me wrong with the win against the Blues, but I just find it hard for them to beat such a deep team in the Vegas Golden Knights.
Oh yeah, by the way, did you follow? Did this viewer follow?
Is he the one that followed?
Did it say?
No.
Because it's still not showing up with our followers.
Yeah. We're figuring out a mystery follower here. Well, what was I gonna say? I had a point I was trying to make here.
Okay, cool. Thanks.
Low key.